Like usual, my microphone was muted. Alright, and you guys might be able to hear a little bit of music. I'm playing it through my headphones, but maybe the mic's going to pick it up anyway. Anyway, I was just mentioning that you get daily bonuses as you log into ESO if you're not familiar with that, if you're not aware of that, which is kind of nice though. Gives people a bit of incentive, a little bit of a welcome to, hey, you're playing today, so, you know, thank you for doing that. Swolly Assassin, and whoever you are. Alright, where do I have to go? Left of here. Attend the Kinley ladies meeting. I think I should put on better clothes. Am I not supposed to put on better clothes? Maybe, maybe not. The elegant outfit, yes. They won't mind that you're carrying a staff with you, though. I still can't cook. They don't mind a rat being in here, right? He's a trained rat. Yes, and who might you be? I need to speak to Kinlady Avenis. The Kinlady is currently engaged. She's holding a conference with Shimmerin's elite to discuss certain political matters. I have an invitation. Yes, so you do. And may I say that your outfit is suitably elegant. Please head into the garden. Apparently, the Queen's eyes knows how to dress things. People. Situations. Why, hello, Chief Justice Carr. Now the newcomer. Ink is barely dried in the Queen's degree, and there are already more of you than I can count. I look forward to hearing how the Kinlady and new Aldrak plan to protect Somerset's interests. It sounds like you're not too fond of the Queen's decision to open Somerset's borders. Does it? Perhaps. The newcomers are different. They understand neither Eltimer society nor the rules of protocol and etiquette. It makes my job as an officer of the divine prosecution more difficult. I just hope the new Aldrak really has a plan. What's the divine prosecution? The divine prosecution serves as Somerset's premier law-keepers. We enforce secular and religious law, making sure that all societal and cultural rules are adhered to. In fact, the fact that you don't know that proves Aldrak's concerns are justified. What can you tell me about the new Aldrak? Well, I don't really know the new Aldrak at all. Wait a moment, I don't know who you are, and I'm not sure I like the tenor of your questions. Perhaps you should move along before I forget this is a social gathering, that I'm not on duty. Rude. The Aldrak? How bold of you. The Nebera dares to stand in my holy presence. Very well, bold Nebera. What can the new Aldrak of Shimmerine do for you? And please try not to bore me or spray any spittle on my spotless vestments. I hear that you and the Kid Lady have a plan for administering the Queen's decree. You heard that somewhere, did you? I'll have to have a discussion with Divine Prosecution and how lax our security has become. No, I jest. The Kin Lady and I have nothing but the best interests of Somerset and the newcomers in mind. Is that why you're sequestering newcomers and other non-high elves beneath the monastery? You really are well informed about the things here in Shimmery, aren't you? For a Nebera. You keep calling me Nebera. What does that mean? Oh, you're right. Where are my manners? I'm using a word you couldn't possibly be expected to understand. It means unwelcome, as in, you are not welcome here. I see. And is it common for high elf monks to conspire with Daedra? That is a serious accusation to toss around so casually. What did you say your name was again? I want to make sure to add it to the Divine Prosecution's observation log. For your own protection, you understand. If you excuse me, Aldrock, Tilkalar? I just remembered I had someplace else to be. Yes, well, I'm sure he does want my name. First, the kin lady invites us to discuss the situation in Shimmery, then she tells us to sit here and wait, and now a damn Nebula is standing close enough for me to smell it. Well, Nebula, speak up. Or is talking not part of your repertoire? What do you think the kin lady is planning? Everyone knows that the kin lady thinks the Queen's decree, thinks of the Queen's decree. I suppose she plans to oppose the new policy. Keep more Nebula from reaching our shores somehow. I just hope she doesn't do anything that ruins our expanded trade agreements. How do you feel about the Queen's decree? That's a loaded question, Nebula. Look, as I get as nervous as a pigeon in the Griffin area just thinking about having a lizard living right next door, but I can't argue with the Queen's success. The expanded trade agreements have been a star set. What does that word mean? Oh, I already know. It's nice to get confirmation, though. Don't believe the one person. Talk to them all! Chief Justice, get your pet out of my way, sir. I want to talk to the serving wench. This is the Chief Justice, never mind. And nobody useful to talk to, apparently. Cannon Reeve. A newcomer here in Kin Lady's garden, and during her latest rant on the dangers of the Queen's decree. Oh, that's just grand. I really can't wait to see your expression when she finally notices your presence. You seem to be taking the business of the Queen's decree rather lightly. Am I? Some probably see it that way. Why do I care? I'm the Cannon Reeve of Shimmering. Kin Lady Evanice may outrank me, but I'm the one who keeps the city's bureaucracy functioning smoothly. It's what I do. What are we talking about again? Do you know what the Kin Lady pleads? Oh, what is a kin? Let's talk about you for a while. I'm a Cannon Reeve, my dear. I thought we established that. It's an official title given to diplomats and bureaucrats who administer to county seats. A gift from my cousin Evanice, I suppose. In your land, I'd probably be called a mayor. Do you know that what the kin lady plans to do about the Queen's decree? Complain, most likely. My cousin excels at that. Assume she may have something else worked out with the new Aldrock, but she has yet to bring me into her confidence on the matter. Frankly, I assume that's why we're here. It's about time she showed up. Hello, Kin Lady. No, I refuse to deal with one of the Queen's guests, especially not in my own home. How did you get in here, by the way? Nope, never mind that. Since you found your way in, I assume you can find your way back out before I call the guards. Why do you oppose the Queen's decree? Oh, such innocence. You really want to know why I oppose the Queen's order to allow newcomers to enter Somerset? Because I'm trying to protect both the island and the newcomers. It's in everyone's best interest to maintain a separation. And the Alderac agrees with your efforts to protect the island and the newcomers. Aldarc Tilkalar came highly recommended. He has grand plans for protecting Shimmering. Grand plans. Unfortunately, in my haste to deal with the Queen's decree, I may have made an error in judgment. An error in judgment? Not that it's any concern of yours, but my Chancellor has been unable to verify the Alderac's existence prior to when we met, and I recommended him for the position at the monastery. I assure you, King Lord Miluthal praised Tilkalar to no end. And you are aware that Alderac's monks are killing newcomers out of the monastery. That's preposterous. Alderac Tilkalar sequesters the newcomers to ascertain their suitability for life in Somerset. Those who pass will find a place here, and so the rest they will be returned to wherever they came from. That's what we agreed to. It sounds like you should see for yourself what's happening at the monastery. Oh. She seems so happy. What are you reading? What? Anything to change your mind? No? Okay. What? I'm in the wrong place. I can't. No, yes I can. Can I keep the uniform? This is a side quest. Nope. 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 We don't do side quests. Not until I'm high enough level. Well, until I've completed the main story. Razumdar. Pretend you're just adjusting your boot or admiring the architecture as hard as it may be. Look anywhere but directly at Raz. Good, good. Now tell Raz what you learned at the Kinlady's manor. The Kinlady believes the newcomers being sequestered and sent away. Raz thinks Avenese is as naive as she is complicit, but she is not a murderer. This new Aldarich, though, has much blood on his hands. It looks like he's wearing red gloves. From what I could discover, he didn't exist before he came to Shimmery. I overheard the Kinlady was going to meet the Aldarich in the Coral Forest. The Coral Forest, a strange meeting place. Raz thinks we should go and see what the Aldarich is up to. After I take back that outfit, I might need it again later. Hey, wait a minute. Ah, you have a pretty admirer, my friend. This Sijic Sage, yes? Here she comes now. Let me find out what Val Serene has to say. Hello? I don't talk to her, I just run away and go to the down here. Alright. Super duper. Come on, little guy. Nothing I'd be for, and there's enough. They send back something to shine. Hello, wolves. Substitute. I should leave it in, because you know it goes away. There's no light. Look at this beautiful, beautiful beast. They teleport, including teleporting into you. Send us me for wasn't enough. It's a backwards upset to shine. Bastards. Just went a little bit outside of range. One of Somerset's more unique environments, the Coral Forest. I used to love coming here when I was growing up. We need to find out why Aldarich asked Kinlady Avenese to meet him out here. How do we find the Aldarich and the Kinlady? Well, based on what we saw at the monastery underground, I hesitate to use magic to locate them. So we'll have to find them through mundane means. Too bad the Queen's spy isn't here yet. I understand he's good at this sort of thing. Oh, we gonna do it. Because the map tells us where to go. chance. Sure, I don't know why I had a jerkin on it, but hey. Wasn't enough. Set to shine. Isn't much. I don't mind meleeing. I got your number. Hello. I see yous. Boom. Hi. I'm here. I'm at the spot. Okay, so if you kill him, the bad guys just, you know, go away. Destroy! And thanks for the no help there, lady. Yeah, come with me to investigate, but don't do anything useful. Alright, let's put those on. This is much better. It doesn't look any better though. Razumdar apprehended the kin lady. They're at the west edge of the coral forest. What happened to Aldrich Tiltakar? Did he escape? Alderic. Tiltakar is dead. Heard him mention the Prince of Bargains. I think we conclude that Tiltakar wasn't actually an Aldark. At least, not with his connection to the Prince of Bargains, Clavicus Vile. Strange magic and creatures worried me, however. Hopefully the pearl I sent to Artaeum can tell us more. You think you can learn something from the pearl? You'd be surprised what a particular object can reveal, if you know how to unlock its secrets. I need to return and tell Right Master... Is it Lachus or Iachus? Iachus. All that has transpired here. If you're willing, I'd like you to come to the Artaeum and confirm my story. Who's the Right Master? Because I'm not pronouncing his name. The Right Master leads the Sigic Order from the CEPORAM Tower on the island of Aetherum. Artaeum. Oh. This spell tunes you to a portal near Shimmerine in the ruins of the Keep of Elven Forces. It always leads to Artaeum, no matter the island's current location. I'll go to Artaeum and talk to the Right Master about checking with Razumdar. Ooh, thank you for the casting, lady. Very, very nice of you. Very, very generous. Share your island with me. Queen Arryn will be disappointed that the kin lady of Shimmerine allowed a false Aldark to murder so many newcomers. Such a scandal makes other travelers uneasy about coming here, yes? The Aldark called on the Prince of Bargains before I killed him. The Prince of Bargains? That could only be Clavius Vile. What oblivion-inspired nest of vipers has Raz stumbled into? This one has a very bad feeling about all of this. Where is this Sigic sage? Raz would like to ask what she thinks. I asked her to return to Artaeum. She invited me to come and speak to the Right Master. The Sigic Order's interest in all this concerns Razumdar. This one has never had much love of magic or those that practice the art. On the other hand, now Raz has his own person on the inside. An eye of Raz, if you will, yes? So good. Valsurian said the Order would try to find out more about the Alderac and the Abyssal Pearls. Then you must go to Artaeum and discover what the Sijigs have learned. When you return, you can tell Raz all about it so he can pass it along to the Queen. Yes, Raz likes this plan. In the meantime, Raz will investigate the Daedric connection. Well, goodbye, Raz. Ah, you silly, silly person. Have you come to gloat? To kick me while I wallow in my own misery? Well, go ahead. I deserve it. How did you get involved with Alderac? I met him at Kinlord Milunthel's party in Eleanor. We had similar ideas about the Queen's decree, and I recommended he lead the monastery. Somerset isn't a stew pot, and the various races aren't ingredients to be sprinkled like in like so much spice. So you knew he planned to kill the newcomers. What a hateful accusation. Tilsakar told me he was going to send them back where they came from. I had no idea he planned to kill them. I give you my word. I just wanted the newcomers to go away. But to find out he worshipped Daedra, how crude. Do all the monks of the monastery worship Daedra? I certainly hope not. We'll have to we'll have to get the divine persecution in there to gather up the monks Tilsakar brought with him to Shimmerine. We can't have Daedra cultures desecrating a holy site. I suppose I need to beg for mercy from the proxy queen. That would probably be for the best. He's right there. Get at it. Okay, now I have to go dead ahead apparently. What is the eyeball? What is this? Garden of Sacred Numbers. So, in most cases, when I do something like take somebody's stuff, it's theft. I don't know whose this is, but I can just grab these bracers and be like, no problem. Yeah, they don't mind. This basket, search that. Yeah, take that. Why not? Fish. More fish. Oh, that's the cookie. Sometimes there's fish up here, if I remember correctly. Are you bandits? Yes, that's what I wanted. They are bandits, by the way. I think. A Welwa. It's a greenhouse with somebody in it. Why did the horse jump away? Hello, Broadrun. Mind your step there, stranger. These little beauties are as delicate as they are delicious. Nasty. Apparently I can't jump up there. That's strange. Looks like we're going the long way. Oh, griffins are not nice. Like, straight up deadly. Like, there's a raid for them, I think. Well, a specific named griffin. A dire wolf. How dire is it? Don't you eat my rat. What is that? That's a little tiny griffin. Oh, you pretty little thing. No. Well, that's a wolf or something. How do I get into this place? Really hope I don't have to go through the griffin. Wow, okay, I see where I'm going. Indrik. I don't know why they're aggro. They're like not horrible creatures. There is a way, maybe it's just a special offer, but you could at one point get them as a mount. And I so wanted one because they look just wonderful. But it was drop a bunch of money or earn it, or I don't really remember, but I think it was either one. And I was like, well, the earn it's going to take me a lot of hours, and the drop of money is not something I'm looking to do just for a mount. I'm not particular to these quests in this aisle. They're kind of annoying. I don't see them as part. You know, you get faction with the Sijic Order, I believe, if I remember correctly, but I don't care about these quests. Like, I want to further the Daedric plotline. I want to know what's going on with that. Oh, totally the wrong way. Interesting mount. I just have an old-fashioned horse. A lot of people here, though. What if it's WoW players? I have to tune. No, I just have to come up to it, I think. What a rare honor of Valsiren, really, bestowed upon you. Only a select few not of our order have ever walked upon the sacred island. Val tells me your aid was indispensable in uncovering the false Aldark's plot on Somerset. We discovered that newcomers to Somerset were being murdered to power the abyssal pearls. Unfortunate, certainly. The magic you describe sounds familiar, although I can't quite recall where I've heard of it before. I feel the pearls may be a harbinger of a threat. Sothasil warned us about. Sothasil? What threat? I don't understand. Sothasil, one of the living gods of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He is an honorary member of our order. After an attack on his clockwork city, he warned us about the Daedric threat to Somerset and Artaeum. I sent Valsiren to investigate. Is there anything more I can do to help? Indeed, but not until we have finished studying the pearl Valsiren brought us. There are mysteries to unravel, and Val believes you'll be instrumental to our success. We can get started immediately, unless you want to explore the island first. And then I get a stash! What? Light armor goes where? I don't know where this goes! Waste. Okay. The next step involves a thorough examination of the strange pearl you and Valsirin recovered from beneath the Shimmering Monastery. Hopefully we can learn about the false Aldark and the source of the pearl's magic. You can use magic to get the pearl to reveal all that. We are the Sijic Order, friend of Valsirin. There's very little we cannot accomplish through the application of the old ways. Every object remembers its history. The trick involves selecting the correct ritual to reveal those buried memories. Can I do anything to help? I don't know how I'm getting all of these ranks, but okay. For the Queen! While I head inside to begin my augury ritual, I'd like you to go to Sothsil's tower, study in the tower. Find my acolyte, Oriandra, and ask her for Sothsil's amplification elixir. We may need it if the pearl provides to be resistant to our magic. I'll find Oriandra and get the amplification elixir. How did I level up? How? Just talking to people, I guess. A trifling glyph of hell. Choose one. Are they any good? No. I have better. I have except that one. But, you know, XP's. Attribute points. I don't really need a lot of stamina right now. In terms of how many stamina abilities you can use and how effective those abilities will be. Sprint, bash, sneak, roll, dodge, break free. All consume stamina. Stamina recovers over time. That recovers reduced during combat. Sword, shield, axe, mace, bow, and dagger weapon damage. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay. I'm using staff mostly right now, but that's really good to know. Determines how many magicka abilities you can cast. Magicka recovers over time. It recovers reduced during combat. Staff weapon damage is based on magicka. So, as a whole, better to go here, but in the beginning, let's okay, I have one skill point. I can do piercing javelin. This is puncturing strikes. Hurl your spear at an enemy with godlike strength, dealing damage and knocking them back 8 meters. Wrath. Solar flare. Conjure a ball of solar energy and heave it at an enemy doing a bunch of damage. It grants you empower for 3 seconds, increasing your ability. Your damage for light and heavy attacks by 40%. That's a nice little personal buff. I only have so many slots that are really going to be useful, however. Healing ritual. Focuses your spiritual devotion, healing you and nearby allies. So, pretty good for the heals. Destruction staff. Focuses all the elemental energies with your staff and blast an enemy for 1229 flame, 1229 frost. Not bad. So instead of going sword and board, I wonder if there's a staff tank build. Hard to kill. Really rocks out the damage. Allows you to persuade. That seems quite nice. Well, everything here, I'm going for either healing ritual or solar flare, because that's nice for the deeps. Yeah, let's do that. I like the splash of water, it's very nice. Alright, who am I supposed to talk to? must be the adventure that Valserin was going on about. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to our secret island. Oh, I suppose you already talked to the Right Master, seeing as you're here in the CEPORAM Tower. The Right Master sent me to get an amplification elixir to the ritual they're conducting. That strange pearl has certainly been reluctant to reveal its secrets. The Right Master hates it when an inanimate object refuses to cooperate. Regarding the amplification elixir, I just catalogued it. It's a Soul Seal creation, as you'd expect. Soul Seal's a member of the Sigic Order? I just found that out. What? No, not in the traditional sense. He's not one of our monks, if that's what you're asking. More like an honorary member, I guess you'd say. According to my records, this silver vial should be right over there. I'll find it. As soon as the pearl arrived at Valserin's transference spell, the Right Master gathered the conclave to prepare an augury spell. He's been cycling sages through to keep them fresh while slowly increasing the intensity of the ritual. So aren't you helping with the ritual? I will later. I'm the Right Master's acolyte. I have other duties to perform. Besides, such a complex ritual requires the power of the conclave of 11 forces. I am not that strong yet. Under the Right Master's tutelage, I expect to attain that rank one day. How did an Imperial end up in the Sigic Order? You're an Imperial like me. Despite opinions to the contrary, being an Altmer isn't a prerequisite for membership to the Sigic Order. The Right Master notices my potential and invited me to join. I had a year to consider the offer, but I made my decision immediately. I better find that elixir. It's on one of these tables. That's a funky looking bottle. Pour it on quickly! Was Oriander able to direct you to the proper elixir without something to amplify the magic, or which is going to fail? Here's the amplification elixir you requested. Just in time for the next stage of the ritual. I have no objections. I'd like you to join us. Your experiences alongside Valserin might help reveal what so far has eluded our efforts. How can I help with the ritual? We'll handle the magic. You pour the elixir onto the scrying pool and stand close. As the ritual's power amplifies, your experiences with the pearl and the false Aldark should help the augury do its job. And what is the augury's job exactly? We want to discover the origin of the pearl and its strange magic. In addition, anything we can learn about the false Aldark and its connection to the pearl would be helpful. Otherwise, we'll be stepping blindly into Oblivion's maw here. Alright, tell me what you need me to do. I pour the elixir. He just said that. Don't they all die or something? Dance with me, dance with me. Tranquil greetings. Goodbye. I don't want side quests. That was unnerving. It seems the false Aldark belonged to an alliance of Daedric cultists called the Court of Bedlam. Imagine the faithful of Clavicus, Vile, Malva, and Nocturnal working together. This is more serious than I anticipated. Have you ever heard of the Court of Bedlam? No, but I'm hardly an expert in the Daedric cults of Tamriel. The magic I sense in the pearl, though, it doesn't contain the taint of oblivion. We're missing something. But what? I suppose we'll need to find out what's going on in Relithil. I could travel to Relithil. I'd hoped you'd say that. Relithil sits to the west of Shimmerine, just across the mountains. I'll send Valserin with you to talk to the Canon Reeve. A false Aldark may be dead, but Malva's and Nocturnal's agents remain, as well as the pearls. I have a few questions before I head to Relithil, do I? I may not be a natural prognosticator, but I have a feeling you might. Go ahead, I'll answer what I can. Do the Daedric princes always work together? From what I've experienced, an alliance isn't just unusual, it's contrary to their very nature. Oh, they've worked together from time to time, but something as complex as what Sothsil hinted at is unheard of. Makes me interested to learn more. What can you tell me about Relithil? Very little, I'm afraid. Last time I passed out errors more than 350 years ago. They made an exquisite wine, as I recall, and the House of Reverie's theater troupe always puts on an entertaining show. Did you learn anything more from the pearl? The augury ritual exacted a vision of the false Aldark and the Court of Bedlam, but nothing specific about the pearl. This magic is Daedric, though. How they can steal life energy using some of those sea creatures remains a mystery. You have... Is that a monkey? It's a sloth? Is it a sloth? You know, it's a monkey. Sloths would be better. Sloths don't have the tail. I don't know why I was thrown. Sloths don't have the tail. Why would I go back there? Why would I go back there? I can just go here. When I can just go here. However, I'm going to log out shortly. It's been fun and all, but you know, this is only... These are a lot of... Is it account based? Well, that's been the main quest for so far for the Sigic Order and their island. Back in Shimmerine, we're going to be heading west in the next bit, but for now I'm going to log out, get ready for bed, and see you guys on the next video. Have yourself a wonderful time. If you guys like my videos, go ahead and follow, subscribe, click that like button, all the things for the social media, and just let me know that somebody out there is interested in what we're doing here. And if you guys have any suggestions on what else we could do that might be fun, by all means let me know. Have yourself a great time, and I hope you guys get to play some really good games.